ever in the game. Greatest, what we call out of the book, the number one seller. Let me tell you something.
New York. I'm a New York Times best-selling author. Yes, that is true.
You got your own TV show.
Yeah,
What's
but
the
you know
name
what?
of the TV show with the WeWork network?
Oh, that was Untold Stories of Hip Hop. We did that. I'm always trying to do something new, man. That's the thing about me.
Untold Stories. Like a lot of, I've been around this whole country because I'm one of the few artists that still goes on promo tours, and all the women look up to you, whether they Latina, they black, they white, whatever. They always like, yo, how's Angie? Like, they know we tight, so they be asking me, I look up to her, as a journalist, as this, as that. So
that's the greatest compliment. That'll be my greatest thing that I leave hopefully behind. That I will be most proud of, because I meet a lot of girls like that too, and I try to take time and talk to certain girls that I see coming up in this business, especially. And I've had a lot of interns that have become things and mentored a lot of people, and to me that's probably like, what a gift, right? What a gift to be able to do what you love and then do it to a level where you get to actually inspire and help and mentor other people to do it.
You inspired many women.
Yeah, I know.
You have inspired many women.
And that's a blessing. But I will tell you, that don't mean my life is perfect. That don't mean shit is always sweet. And that don't mean I don't get stressed out and have my own problems. And we all have problems. We all have different problems, and we all go through shit. And you know what I just went through? Jesus.
So the last thing you just went through, you in a car accident, an innocent car accident, right? Like you was in your, I don't know, have you ever explained that to them, or we ain't gonna explain that to nobody? It's a freak accident.
It was a total freak accident. There was nothing bad involved. There was no liquor involved, no partying involved.
No, nothing like that. It was just a freak accident, something that happens.
It was a freak accident.
They call it an accident.
Yeah, I was driving a car that was really fast, and instead of hitting the brake, I hit a gas, and it flew me over a wall. And I landed about 20, 30 feet away into a tree. And I fractured my spine, my lumbar, my vertebrae, whatever.
It was so hard. The woman who came out to help you said it sounded like a bomb went off.
Yeah, she said her whole house shook. She heard the lady who I crashed outside of her house. She said her whole house shook. No, it was real.
So let me tell you. So you're in the hospital. We all sad. Everybody's hitting each other up. You're in the hospital, but every one of your friends that, Becca, this one, everybody's just talking around about you. Amber Sabathia, or this one. It's just like boom. And we all praying for you, Mary J. Everybody's just like calling each other like boom, 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 boom. So it's so hard to get over what you got over.
I'm not over it. By the way, I'm not over it.
Well, to get to where you at,
where I'm at, yeah. Still
you're not over it. I get that. But to even get to here, right? And so everybody and their mother's trying to show you love, trying to go to the hospital. And there's like, nobody can see you. Nobody could talk to you. Nobody could do nothing. And, but you let me, I think you only let 2 people see you. I was one of them. Right? Well, I was honored to even be able to go in because I know everybody. You love everybody, but everybody didn't get to see you.
No. It was my immediate family. It was just my immediate family, and when I say my immediate family, that's like Nikki, my childhood friends, and some. It's my immediate family, and I think you and Mary came, and really, we kept it really light. It was tough. I didn't have the energy for visitors and. You don't want people to see you.
I respect that, but I want to tell you from my lens, and I went into this hospital, and from the second I parked the car, baby, at the valet, every person in that hospital knew who I was coming to see. I came by myself. When I mean everybody, all eyes on me like, oh shit. He's going to see Angie. He's going to see Angie. I go up to the 6th floor. As I'm walking in, everybody's staring. when I go to your room is almost like a fucking, the way, I don't want to freak you out,
No,
but
it's
the way
okay.
they were staring, it was almost like you was a play. Like your room was a play. Like everybody was staring like that was the stage. And so I opened the door. I'm like, you know, I see Rhonda. I say, oh, Ange, what's up? But it shit freaked me out. Like the way they were staring at the door. Like I was just like, how is this woman ever? You think we claustrophobic in Corona? I felt the claustrophobic for you when I went to visit you because I was just like, yo, like if there's 30 doctors are staring at the door. If there's patients, 30 patients are staring at the door. It was like shit like that.
That's so
And
crazy because from the inside, I didn't know that. I couldn't feel.
Oh,
It was a small room. The room was like the size of a closet, but from the inside, I couldn't really see that. I mean, I know.
Oh God! Like I was like, oh man, I didn't know. I didn't want to tell you, get you upset at them, but I was just like, I'm sure Rondé knew what was going on, but I was like, damn. And they all seem like good people.
Let me tell you something. I never had people right in the middle of this coronavirus. Everybody's talking about the healthcare workers and the healthcare heroes. I've been on this since November because when my accident happened in November, number one, I saw bad healthcare workers. You know, the first hospital I went to, my back was broken, and the lady told me, "Take off your coat." And I'm screaming, crying. It's like, I can't take off my coat. I can't move. I can't take off my coat. Please cut it. Just cut the coat. She's like, no, you're probably just having a back spasm. The lady took my coat off. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. I'll never forget her. I mean, God bless her. I'm sure she's been through a lot, whatever. But then fast forward to when I got to some people who really took great care of me, I appreciated it so much because I was like, thank you. Like, you're helping me. And listen, when you're in pain like that and somebody shows you,
They don't want greatness. They don't want greatness. In the middle of the story, come on. Let's see, and then we'll let it go because we talking a lot. But if y'all love what's going on, if y'all love the stories,
sorry, Joey.
There's something I got to a point, right? Let me skip back. I know they were great with you. When you had the accident, at any point you felt, God forbid, like you might be paralyzed?
100%. And the crazy thing,
like what you get in the accident, do you feel like you can't move your legs?
Well, when it first happened, I was trying to get my phone. I was looking for my phone and I couldn't move. So I knew it was bad. And then I didn't want them they had to cut the car door to get me out, whatever. So I knew, and I was dying for them. I knew it was going to be so painful for them to get me out the car. They got me out the car. They put me in the ambulance. And when I got in the ambulance, the guy did something to my toe and he was like, do you feel that? And it was like, I was in so much pain, but I felt it. And I know from watching enough movies, I'm like, I feel my toes. That's a good sign. So I knew that was a good sign. But before I got in the ambulance and before they did that to my toes, I wasn't sure. And then, come to find out
that's
after
a serious
that.
Place. That's mentally.
Yeah,
that's a
it was
serious
literally
place to be.
yeah, it was really close to something else. And I met a lot of people after because I had to go to rehab. So the accident happened in November, and then December I was in a rehab for a little while. And there were people in there who were not going to walk again, who had different types of accidents. And so I'm doing rehab sitting next to somebody else who's not going to walk again. That shit is a whole other trip. So, it's a weird thing to go through. Like, I feel like I've been in quarantine since November. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like,
I know you told me that Kevin Hart helped you a lot. He called.
He did, in a weird way. And it's weird because I feel like it's like a name drop. Oh, it's Kevin Hart. He's famous. But if I just forget that he's famous and just as a human being that went through a similar type of injury. Now, Kevin was in the best shape of his life when he had his injury, and he bounced back pretty great. I was not in the best shape of my life when I had my injury. But I will tell you, I was in the hospital, and Arande was like, Kevin went through something similar. Do you want to talk to him? And I said, I would love to. And I really didn't want to talk to nobody, but you know, when you're alone in the hospital bed and you're scared and you don't know if you're ever going to feel like yourself again, somebody else been through it, you're like, yeah, let me talk to them. Let me know what the other side of this feels like. Let me talk to somebody who knows the other side. So I was like, sure. Now I know Kevin socially, but we're not friends. Like, I don't know him like that. You know what I'm saying? This is like the most intimate moment of my life. But I was like, yes, I will be glad to talk to anybody who could explain to me how this feels. And he was just dope. Like, he just got on the phone and was like, listen, this is what it is. The doctor's going to tell you to take 5 steps. You're going to take 20. The doctor's going to tell you you got to stand up. Shit's going to hurt. You're going to stand up anyway. Like, he just was like, just breaking it down, everything I had to do. And he was like, you know, and really challenges that you go through, like this type of challenge is not physical, it's mental, because you could easily get depressed, you could easily want to give up, you could easily be too tired to do the work you got to do. It's really like a mental rehab that you have to go through. So just knowing that and just having that insight was really, really helpful to me. I don't have to ever talk to Kevin again. You don't ever have to do nothing for me, but just in that moment, getting that.
Because he's been through the same thing. So when you hear somebody, it's one thing for Fat Joe to tell you, and you're gonna be all right. It's another thing, you know, publicly, Kevin Hart went through the same exact thing, and he's telling you how to get through it. That I imagine while you was doing rehab, you kept hearing his words like echo in your head, like, yo, Ange, 20, not 10, not 5, 20, like.
I still hear it today. Because now we're in quarantine and I don't have no rehab, and you know, it's a struggle. I'm trying to get back, but I ain't back for sure. And so I have to remember, like, I don't feel like doing this exercise today. And I think of Kevin. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna do 2 of these today. I'm gonna do 3 of these today. Because it's mental. You have to mentally force yourself to get past that. And it's really a great lesson. I feel like God is preparing me for something incredible, because the amount that I've learned about myself and discipline and just mental well-being, and like, I don't know, I'm just my focus and my mental's in a different place after that accident. And I asked myself the whole time when I was sitting in the hospital bed, like, why? I believe everything happens for a reason, right? But I just didn't understand why this happened to me. I just was like, I don't know, God, what you trying to tell me? But please let me understand, because this is terrible. And
This whole quarantine, this whole shit that's going on is a lesson from God. Like, it's a fact.
100%. I believe
100%. And, you know, a lot of us, not you, it don't have to be you, but me, whatever. A lot of us took life for granted and was running around thinking like we call the shots, like we really the dons, we really the ones. And the truth is, God said, yo, y'all gotta sit your ass down.
Word.
I don't care how tough you think you is, Fat Joe. Sit your ass down.
Yeah.
And we sitting out here, we looking, we don't even know it's invisible if the corona's right in front of us. So we sitting here like, damn, this shit is crazy. But I feel like all this shit happened for a reason. Like, it all happened, you know, to teach the world, like, yo, love your family. Like, how good it feels to love your family. I know you tight with your son, you tight with but how good does it feel to just connect with your family, and now you there with your family?
I'm gonna be so real on this Instagram live right now, just because I'm looking at comments and people are with us and having similar feelings. So I'm just gonna be 100, keep it 100 with you right now. So I lost my grandmother in October. November was my accident. I lost my grandfather in December, and I've lost 2 family members in January and February to like other things. So like half my family was like wiped out. Like, this past 4 or 5 months has been a rough few months, right? All it does is make you realize that tomorrow, and I know it sounds so cliche, but hear me when I tell you that nobody knows what the fuck is gonna happen tomorrow. All the people you looking at that you love, they might not be here tomorrow. And one day that's going to be true. One day they're not going to be here. And so for me, I'm super grateful for the family I have and for everything. For the fact that I can walk, the fact that, you know, I got friends like you, because shit gets real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, we the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when it comes to me and my family, we the real deal. When we got your back, we got your back. You know that.
That's why I love you. That's
you get that phone call. Shout out to Treese. You get that phone call, and you know we ain't lying. when I say, yo, Ange, I got your back. Whatever you need, you let me know. I got your back.
By the way, you don't even have to tell me that. I already know. That's why we're friends.
No, I
That's
know
why
that,
you're
but
my
what I'm
brother.
saying to you is we can't say that about everybody we deal with or different people we see. A lot of people be full of shit, Ange. You know what I'm saying? But with us,
100%.
it's the real deal. And I agree with you. You know, some nights I can't sleep with this corona thing. And I really take pride in like being morally strong and being the realist and all that. But I really know about 30, 40 people that died from this corona. That's 30, 40 people in the last 2 months.
Jesus.
You get what I'm saying? Like the minute they announce, oh shit, NBA's over, shit is real. My best friend Flex, who passed away a couple of years ago, his mother dies. This lady I know is his
Oh, I didn't
mama
know
baby.
Flex's mom passed.
Yeah, everybody's mom's that. JB's father just got buried the other day. It's just Fred the Godson. This one, that one. This shit keep coming every day. It keep coming. 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 So then, you know, I usually can sleep through anything. But, you know, last couple of days, I couldn't sleep. And especially, Lordy, she ain't been sleeping. And I say to her, yo, it's normal. We know about 30, 40 people that died in 2 months. Look at Eric B. He lost his daughter and his best friend.
Crazy. Oh.
Right? So Eric B's on here. I don't even know what it's like to be Eric B. He lost his daughter and his best friend. So this shit is just too real. Like, so if you up at night, you're not soft. There's nothing wrong with you. Like, shit is fucked up out here.
Yeah, you know what's so funny? It's also like mental health awareness this week or today or something. I see Charlemagne talking about it a lot, and Shanti Das is talking about it. And I'm so glad people are talking about it because it's real. Because you think you're crazy, right? You feel all these feelings, worried.
To come back. She gave us a lot. Shout out to Domenick, the actor. Domenick Lombardozzi. That's my man right there. Y'all know him from every movie, Power, everybody. Lauren Ridinger, my Market America family, my sister. She says the best episode ever. I mean, we love you. We love you. We love you, Lauren. We love you. But yeah, we talking some real shit. And it's real out here. You know what I'm saying? It's real out here. It's you know, it's hard out here, but just stay strong, man. God, you know, when we get through this, we're going to learn to appreciate the little things because we get lost in the sauce. We're going to learn to appreciate every little thing we never appreciated before. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you where, too. And shout out to my brother Sia. Shout out to everybody in Germany on the check-in. In Germany, supports hip-hop a lot, but I never liked the food in Germany. And you know, when a rapper is not hot here at home, a lot of times we got to go get our money overseas. And I remember I used to be in Germany sometimes and be like, damn, man, while I'm here, like, you know, I really ain't like it that much. I'm gonna be honest with you. And in Germany, they love hip hop and they support. I'm not trying to diss them. But I remember when I used to be out there, because I don't speak the language, everything, I used to be like, yo, man, I don't know about, I really ain't like you, right? The other day I was sitting in my balcony looking out saying, damn, man, you know, I wish I was in Germany. Germany ain't so bad, you know, and so this thing really, really makes you realize, you know, everything you missed, everything we took for granted, you know, this coronavirus and how it's hitting the people and us blacks and Latinos and everybody. But, you know, we suffer from diabetes, we suffer from asthma, we suffer from everything. And this shit crazy. Let me see. I'm waiting for Be Real because it's Cinco de Mayo. And the man, I'm waiting for Be Real. Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, it gives you a different perspective. It's really crazy. Yeah, so Angie, man, her Wi-Fi, she thugged it out with us, right? She did like an hour and some change. You know, she went overtime. The big show. Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, Joe?
My brother, how's quarantine taking you, man?
Oh man, it's you know what? I gotta be honest with you, man. I keep to myself a lot, but you know, going around having to wear a mask and cleaning your hands and always worrying about getting sick or making somebody else sick. That's the shit that really rents space in your head, you know?
Yeah. It's like, and then you wonder when this is going to be over. Is it ever going to be over? Or is this like the new life?
You know what? I think we're gonna have to deal with this for some time, man. I think we're gonna have like a little gap where when the weather gets warm and you know, and then I think like when flu season comes back, I think it's gonna be fucking worse. That's my honest opinion, man. And I want to stay positive.
Yeah, it might be worse, but you know, I'm here in Miami. It's hot as hell, and they still. Angie said, "Hi, Don."
Oh, see, Angie, I was
Angie
trying to
said,
get her attention. I work with Angie. Yeah. Hello, Angie. Speed recovery. I love the interview. I love listening to it.
You know,
I
we
think
just try to give the people some different shit, some real shit.
Yeah. It was a great interview with her. I was really I worked with her. You know, we worked on this movie, this Pete Davidson movie that's coming out in June. And I came to the set that day and I go, wait, hold on a second. I go, is that fucking Angie Martinez? You know? And so we talked hip hop and you know, and she's a lovely person, man. Lovely person.
Yeah, that's my sister for many years.
I know.
And you know, we was just talking that shit, man. You know what I mean? And everything. I didn't, you know, usually when I interview somebody, I take down a couple of notes. For her, it wasn't no notes. I was just like, yo, we're going to go with the flow and see where it go and just have a real one-on-one conversation. And, you know, people need that. That's why I started the Fat Joe Show, is just take your mind off this other shit that's going on and give you, just try to entertain you and inform you. Because a lot of these people who follow Fat Joe necessarily, they ain't stuck to the TV or the news like me.
What was that?
I said a lot of my followers that follow me, they're not even really into the news and shit like that. So I felt like it was an obligation for me to come tell them what's going on.
Yeah, to get some information, you know. Look, you can't even get information from the news, man. Depending what channel you watch, you're getting different information, right? So it's like you said before, man. It's a really fucked up situation. It's scary, but I think this is a test. I actually think it's a test. You know, from whatever power,
Let's hope we make the test, Don.
Huh?
Let's hope we pass the test, brother. And then
I know
it's almost like
a few people. I lost a few people. I know a few people. I know of people who lost people. I go between my house and my mom's house. My mom has ALS, and I got to make sure that she's taken care of, that she's protected. And but it ain't easy, man. It ain't easy.
And when you
can't
turn
let people
around,
in the house, you know.
So when you see people who say it's a hoax, it's a this, and I know over 40 people, 30, 40 people who died, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What planet are these people living on?
Those are the same people. Those are the same people that'll tell you that fucking bombs took down the World Trade Center.
Oh, yeah. And there's everything, every race. There's conspiracists for everything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying to them, I go like this. I don't know how this shit came. Man-made, 5G. I don't give a fuck how it came. What I know is we gotta stay in the house and self-distance and protect yourself with a mask and a glove when you go outside. I don't know what these people were thinking, man.
What bothered me about this thing is, and depending who you listen to and whatnot, and look, it's like you said, the problem is here. You got to deal with it. But what bothers me about this whole thing is that they knew about this thing back in November. You know, they knew about people were getting sick, and people were getting sick in November. We didn't know about it. We were still going about our business. Oh, yeah. It's like fucking 3,400, 4,000 miles away. Who the fuck cares? It wasn't really brought to our attention the way it should have been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it was. They knew that it was coming. They knew
Yeah,
to
3 weeks
prepare,
before March 17th.
and Trump didn't want to stop the stock market. He didn't want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
And what happened was we had 2 months to prepare for it, right? So let me go like this. And I don't know if you like Trump or you like Joe Biden, whoever, right? But so Obama gives a speech maybe 6 years ago talking about, a pandemic is sure to come to America. We got to prepare for it. Obama gets a pandemic squad in the White House.
Right.
First thing Trump does when he gets elected, this is bullshit. This ain't gonna happen. He gets rid of this team, right? Then they giving him the updates like, this shit is coming. It's killing all the Chinese people. Instead of us preparing and getting ready.
Joe, did you listen to the first time Fauci was like when you found out about this guy and they were interviewing, and he was sitting there and he goes, listen, this is something to really take serious. It had to be about maybe 2 to 3 weeks before March 17th, where like everything kind of shut down. So I'm looking at this guy, and then I was listening to a podcast. I think it was like Dr. Drew or some shit like that, and I just stumbled on it. He goes, listen. He goes, the only information you should be taking your stuff from is the people that are from the CDC, not some fucking journalist who has some biased opinion, not some news affiliate who has who's conservative or who's liberal, depending which fucking channel you listen to. That's how you get your news, right? Because there's no more Walter Cronkites. You know what I'm saying? Nobody just gives you the facts. You know?
Now everybody's on the side. Everybody's aligned.
Exactly.
You either work at CNN, MSNBC. We going towards the Democratic View, Fox, One, whatever those networks. Straight Republican.
Look, when it comes to politics, Joe, which is never good. It's never a good topic, right? But I don't have a horse. I don't have a dog in the race, a horse in the race. Ain't nobody speaks for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not the fucking guy that's there right now. Not the guy who they're thinking about getting. They're all fucking crooks. And, a politician's a politician, man. You know? So if you think otherwise, I think you're just lying to yourself. I mean, I really don't give a fuck. I got to weather the storm regardless. I've been doing it for 44 years. I keep doing it for another 44. So it don't matter. It ain't going to change anything, is my point. This thing is here. We got to overcome this. They need a vaccine. People need to get tested. People are not getting tested. Your business is shut down. My business is shut down. We work in close confinement. When do you think that's going to happen? By the time they get everything going, we're going to have to shut down again.
So what I'm saying to you is, the way I viewed it is, if we're going to keep it real, right? Because this has been real, right? So if we're going to keep it real, I think the day Donald Trump was elected, I went through depression. I was depressed that day. I don't care if it was Bush, anybody, I grew up a Democrat. I'm a Democrat. but never has there been a president elected that made me feel depressed, scared to go outside that day. I never forget, right? And what the most thing I was most disappointed on was we knew this guy groped women. We knew this guy was a billionaire. Yo, I'm surprised there's not a video of him diving off of cocaine mountains with a slate. Like, if you're just a regular citizen billionaire, heartthrob with all these, you know, this man never thought he was going to be president. So imagine that they can find tapes on Fat Joe. Imagine this guy, right? So,
well, they did, but didn't they? They had him connected to the mob, right?
I don't know what they did. I didn't see none
so.
of that. But what I'm saying to you is, I got disappointed because I said, morally, anybody goes to church, anybody who thinks couldn't morally vote for this guy. They voted for this guy because they put money over everything. They said, this guy's a money maker. He's going to make us money. He's going to save us in taxes. He's going to do whatever. So I'm going to vote for this guy no matter what because money, right? So now, your worst nightmare, this thing comes out of China 2 months ago. The man won't tell people the truth or prepare to save what? The money, the stock market. He didn't want to announce it because he knew it would tank. And that's what he had going for him was the economy, right? So now you turn around and you say, all right, we're going to open the country back up. He goes and he says, listen, we got to open the country back up. But the scientists, the Anthony Fauci and all the other scientists are saying, if you open up this country again, people are going to get sick again. People are going to get more, it's going to spike. We can't open up the country. So what they're saying is we need to get our economy going. We need to get money, right? Meanwhile, if we open up to get money, then people are going to get sick and die. So what are we doing again? We're trading money for life. I hope everybody knows that. The minute everybody wants to go back outside and go to work and say we need money, I know we can't live the rest of our lives not working in the house, but until they find a cure, we got to be very careful. So basically, you're saying, all right, we know people are going to go out there and work. Whoever's going to die is going to die. Whoever's going to stay alive stays alive. That's all I'm trying to tell you is like this whole shit been based on money since day one. Anyway, listen, tomorrow night, we got a big guest. Incredibly big. One of the greatest of all time, a GOAT in my book. Y'all tune in. This week is going to be crazy. Throwback Thursday, we got Teddy Riley and big rumor Snoop Dogg coming on the show. Big rumor. So you never know what happens. Put God first. That's the man I trust. I trust God over anything. And well, what I'm saying is put God first. But I'm going to answer this one question because somebody got a question. He said, what do you say to the people that don't have money? We have a problem. This is a pandemic. This is something that we have never seen in 100 years. No one knew it was coming. I didn't know it was coming. Puff Daddy ain't know it was coming. Nobody knew it was coming, right? So now, yo, Dom, I'm about to let it go. I'll holler at you. So now, the people that don't got money, you have to really think. We don't have money. Are we going to go to work and maybe die? Or are we going to stay safe? It's a fucked up situation no matter how you look at it. But the truth is, what are you going to do? So you say, yo, I got to get money. I ain't got no money. You may die. it's a fact. It's unfortunate what's going on, but it's a fact. You know, Killer Bees. You know what? I'm gonna make a conspiracy up and throw up a video so that everybody, you know, can do a new conspiracy. Because, you know, I've seen the little video, all the Killer Bees are coming now. You like the Killer Bees. Last week was 5G. You people are crazy, man. Yo, God bless the Fat Joe Show, biggest show on earth. See you tomorrow night, God willing, 8 p.m. Eastern. Let's go.